This is the Turfway Park Report for Friday, January 19th, 2018. 10 live races on this Friday card, including the featured 5th race, the 34th running of the Forego Stakes. The poly track is fast, temperature hovering around 40 degrees at post time. The first race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares, wide open $5,000 claimant event to go, 6.5 furlongs, scratch to 6, paint for me. Morning line favorite number 4, Celtic Gold for trainer Marshall Godsey.
They are off. Raise Your L Up, broke like a shot, also quick into stride. It is Venezuelan Treasure. Through from between horses as Celtic Gold with a clean break today. And down on the inside, both Rangers, Funny Girl, and Clever Thunder, these 5 in a line as they charge up the backstretch. Rockaroo, the favorite, settles long in the 6th position. Right to her inside, Mackenzie's Gift. And Cooper's Keeper is last as they head up the backside. The first quarter, 23 3/5 seconds. Hot and contested pace. 3 across the track. On the inside, Rangers, a Funny Girl, Celtic Gold, and way out wide, Raise Your L Up. Now Clever Thunder has been taken in hand in 4th. Now there goes Rockaroo. Up in the outside in the short silks, has moved up into 4th and is moving well on that far turn run. So up top, still the trio of Rangers, of Funny Girl, Celtic Gold, and Raise Your L Up. And Rockaroo committed to go 4 wide and looks to pick the pieces up as Clever Thunder is waiting for a passage along the rail as they run to the top of the stretch. Rainer's Funny Girl will turn them on down and drifts off the rail. Now Clever Thunder is going to try to come on through. Meanwhile, Celtic Gold's still there, and Rockaroo has flattened out, but she's now closing in as she's up into 4th in the final furlong. Rangers Funny Girl trying to hold as Celtic Gold wearing her down the outside. Clever Thunder probing up the fence. Deep stretch here. It's going to get close. Rangers Funny Girl or Celtic Gold? Rangers Funny Girl pulls the slide upset, wins by 3 parts of a length. Celtic Gold was 2nd, Clever Thunder 3rd, Rockaroo was 4th.
And number 3, Rangers Funny Girl was up top and pressed throughout, but dug down to win by about 3 parts of a length. Number 3, Rangers Funny Girl, owned and trained by Walter Bender, and pickup winning ride for jockey Petey Prentice. The winner 1480, 660, 360. Finishing second, number 4, Celtic Gold. Third, the 2, Clever Thunder. Fourth, number 9, Rockaroo. Exacta 81.60. The try $311 even. The superfecta $2,397.60. Running time for the 6.5, 1 minute 20 seconds flat. Tonight's second race, a claimant event for the fillies and mares who haven't won a race in the last calendar year. 6.5 furlongs the distance. Number 2, Prom Theme, to be ridden by Johnny McKee. Scratch numbers 3 and 14. Morning line favorite draws in off the AE, number 13, Paper Dolly, with Ty Kennedy.
They're off. Carry This Day Lori, Baba Booey to start in his last. Up the backside they go. La Jolla de Oro shows the way as they leave that chute. Pressure to the outside by Sweet Hall. Through from the inside, a Little Bourbon races a close-up 3rd. Lady from Cheyenne, the gray mare, is 4th. Only 3 parts of length off of the lead. Then a link for the back. Paper Dolly settles along in the 5th position, 3.5 off the pace, as they took the first quarter in 23 and 4, and they passed the half-mile pole. Then a link for the back. Prom Theme races about 6 lengths off the pace now. Through from between horses, Bye Bye Bunting. Then a margin of 6. Back to Tis Now Sunrise, 38 plus. A link for the back to Show Me Indy. And Image of Grace is at the back of the pack. 15 lengths from top to bottom. And it's Perutes and La Jolla de Oro's the one to catch. La Jolla de Oro, she's in front by a length, but now a Little Bourbon has come off the fence and up to her flank there on the outside. And Paper Dolly continued that wide journey, is 3rd as they run to the top of the stretch. And up on the outside, a Little Bourbon up to counter La Jolla de Oro. These two dictate the terms down here in the final furlong. And wondering about, here comes Prom Theme from the back of the pack. She's on the wrong lead, but it's Prom Theme who, opening up by the 16th pole, Prom Theme for Doug Danner's going to pick up lifetime victory number 16 here. She wins it by about 4 in the end. A Little Bourbon in a close photo there with late charging Show Me Indy and also Paper Dolly, and the running time 1:20 and 3.
Number 2, Prom Theme, gets up to win, going away, picks up lifetime victory number 16 and her 8th career victory in just 34 starts over the Turfway Poly. The winner, owned and trained by Dougie Danner, and Johnny McKee picks up the winning ride. Number 2, Prom Theme, 13:20, 6:40, 4:40. Finishing second, number 1, A Little Bourbon. Third, number 11, Show Me Indy. And fourth, the 13, Paper Dolly. The exacta $70.40. The try $213. The daily double 3 and 2 $81.80. And the super $1,169.80. 6.5 furlongs timed 1:20 and 3. Third race, a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races in 2 years or never won for lifetime. A mile and 16th the distance, scratch 5, 13, and 14. And the morning line favorite, number 1, class-dropping veteran, number 1, Forever Sure, ridden by Victor LeBron.
They are off. Forever Sure, quick into stride, but it's Starship Mercury who charges up to the outside right alongside. Back together again is a pace presence. Then Primo Rivera, safe passage. Z's 5 in a line. And now Rarin' to Go will join that front cluster as they head over that first turn. As Primo Rivera just had to tap on the brakes, almost clipped heels there onto the run the first turn. So it's Starship Mercury who leads the way through a first quarter, not very fast, 25 seconds flat. They pass the 6 furlong marker, and Starship Mercury clears off by a length and a half. Rarin' to Go racing in the second position. Primo Rivera tugging hard against the jock outside third. Safe passage saves all the ground while fourth, about 3.5 off the pace, and a margin of 5 lengths back to Forever Sure, who races in fifth. Right to that one's outside as they head up the backstretch is back together again. And then a link for the back to Heated Up Rich, who starts to close in from 7th. 2 links for the back. Cozy Kitten comes next. And now Hold My Purse is on the move up the inside. And that puts Raw Taken at the back. The half, 48 and 3/5 seconds. Onto the far turn. Now they line up 3 in a line. Starship Mercury has been there every step of the way. Rarin' to Go, hard ridden to keep pace there in second. Primo Rivera's third. And now Safe Passage has come off the fence. Pink Silks and is ranging up to the outside and closing in well outside the quarter pole as Starship Mercury has come back to the field. And Safe Passage comes to tackle also from the backfield. Hold My Purse and Forever Sure moves wide as they straighten away for the stretch run. 3/4 and almost 1:13. And they're by the 8th pole. And Safe Passage has found the lead but is wondering about. And here's Hold My Purse on the attack to the outside. Hold My Purse for Keith Kimmin up and on by the pace setter. And it's Hold My Purse through from the inside. Heated Up Rich. Forever Sure, the 10-year-old veteran, runs up into a photo for second. But Hold My Purse getting it done by 2.5 lengths. Looked like Heated Up Rich might have just edged out Forever Sure for that second spot. And the running time was 1:48 flat.
Number 2, Hold My Purse, puts it all together today and pulls the slight upset at 12-1. Number 2, Hold My Purse, owned by Stonewater Stud and Keith Kimmin, trained by Keith Kimmin, and ridden to victory by P.D. Prentice for a second victory on the card. Number 2, Hold My Purse, returns 25-40, 10-67-40. Finishing second, number 6, Heated Up Ridge. Third, number 1, Forever Sure. Finishing fourth, number 4, Primo Rivera. Exacta $313. The try, $1,239.60. The daily double, $282.40. The super, $12,389.80. And the pick 3, $982.90. The running time, 1:48 flat. Tonight's fourth race, an allowance optional claimer for the fillies and mares. They'll go a mile. Scratch the 4, Make It Maria. Put Johnny McKee on the 1A, Northern Screamer. And the morning line favorite, the expected pace setter, number 2, Valentine Rosie, with jockey Victor LeBron in the saddle.
The favorite, Valentine Rosie, races in hand while fourth, about 5 off the pace. Right up to her outside comes Lady Cleopatra. Then about 4 lengths further back races Sweet Ella, who just got passed by Northern Screamer, made a big middle move there. And then 3 lengths further back to Bella Be Proud. And at the back of the pack, Lilo's Journey. First quarter was 25-3, and it's In the Shoes, who leads them just outside the half-mile pole by just about a neck as Pop Singer is second. Now Sheree is looking to split horses third, but she better get in that hole as it's about to close as they're going to switch leads on to that far turn run. So the half was 48-4. Now it's In the Shoes still there. Sheree made that early move and is now back into third as she just got passed by Valentine Rosie, the big favorites on the move. Also, Lady Cleopatra, that continued wide journey, races up in to the outside there in a joint third as they took 3/4 in 1:13-2. In the Shoes has been there every step of the way, but that is short-lived as there goes Valentine Rosie on the move and on the attack, and she goes right on by the 8th pole. Valentine Rosie under some left-handed urging, opening up with each and every stride, and she's drawn away here. Valentine Rosie, impressive. She's going to win by at least a half a dozen in the end. Sweet Ella flew from the back to be second. In the Shoes, the pace setter faded to third, and the gray Bella Be Proud rallied to be fourth. All set. They are off in the 34th edition of the Forgo. And as expected, well labeled, reaching on out, but will be pressed from the inside by Hollywood Talent. 3 lengths for the back. Lanier off the gate, racing in the 3rd position. Snow Leopard a close up 4th. Crewman settles along in the 5th position. Through from the inside, Gilded Lily moves a closer 6. Followed up by Chill Turn Street, then a length and a half further back to the Spiral Stakes winner. Fast and Accurate races midfield about 7 lengths off the lead, a length in front of Unmoored, and then a margin of 2 lengths back to Heartwood, who races to the inside of Dak. So they head up the backside, approaching that far turn run, 3.5 furlongs from home. The first quarter was 22 and 3/5 seconds. Heavy favorite, well labeled, and a confident Rodney Prescott shows the way by a length. Whip comes out on Hollywood Talent. Here comes Crewman. Crewman from the back of the pack, racing up to the inside as Lanier comes to confront to the outside, but Rodney still sitting like a statue on well labeled, and he comes roaring off the turn through a half in 45 and 2, and opening up. The jock hasn't moved a muscle. Well able, still up top. Rodney starts to throw a couple of crosses, and well labeled is gone. The son of Shackleford. 3/4, 110 and 1, and well labeled will take the Forgo impressively and stops the timer in 1:16 and 4.
Number 6, well labeled, dominated victory here. Just absolutely crushes the field to take the 34th running of the $50,000 Forgo. Well labeled, carried the black and white silks of Carolyn Wilson, well prepared by trainer Larry Ravelli and Rodney Prescott with that perfect winning ride. The winner, $460, $3, $260. Second to 7, Lanier. Third to 12, Crewman. Finishing 4th, number 4, Heartwood. The exacta was $39.20. The try, $352.90. The double, $940. The pick 4, $449.75. The pick 3, $128. The super, $8,905.60. And the pick 5 was hit, $6,232.80 for just a 50-cent bet. Running time for the 6.5 furlongs, a very swift 1:16 and 4. Tonight's 6th race is a maiden claimer, 15 down to 10. The claiming price, 6.5 furlongs is the distance. Scratch 8 and 10. Morning line favorite, the 5, Petty Gambit with Corey Orm.
And maidens off and running. Left for Dead was left at the break. It's Schiffel who's sending on out. Petty Gambit up to prompt the pace and through from the inside, 7 Hearts Warrior. Then link for the back, Privately Perfect, away in the 4th position, about 2.5 off of the lead. Similar margin back to Weeby Burnin, who is 3 in front of Lulu Samard. Then a link and a half further back to Almost Royalty. And after that poor start, Left for Dead is left out at the back, about 18 links off of the pace of Petty Gambit, who takes him through the first quarter, 23 and 3/5 seconds. Petty Gambit, the 11-time maiden, carries him into the far turn, a length to the good. Schiff races to the outside of 7 Hearts Warrior. They are 2nd and 3rd. Privately Perfect continues to race in 4th. No twist in the plot as Weeby Burnin, still 5th, being churned upon there, and is 5 lengths off the pace. Now from the backfield, Lulu Samard starts to close in the half mile, 47 and 1. No excuses from here for Petty Gambit, who's had a comfortable lead up top. Petty Gambit, but floats 4 off the fence and leaves the rail wide open for 7 Hearts Warrior, who tries to come on through as Petty Gambit tries to tighten that hole up. 7 Hearts Warrior still trying to press pass on through, but at this juncture, Petty Gambit still holding 7 Hearts Warrior, being put to the test. It's going to get close. Petty Gambit, 7 Hearts Warrior lunging. Petty Gambit, 7 Hearts Warrior. These two in a driving Florence photo finish. Petty Gambit, I believe, got the head bob over 7 Hearts Warrior. That will take a photo, 6.5 timed, 120 and 1.
Number 5, Petty Gambit, rescued by the wire. Hanging on over a hard-charging number 4, 7 Hearts Warrior. But number 5, Petty Gambit, breaks his maiden in start 12 for owner-breeder Nancy Lampton. Trained by Brian Nippenberg, and Corey Orm was along for the winning ride. Number 5, Petty Gambit, 440, 260, 210. Second was the 4, 7 Hearts Warrior. Third to 6, Lulu Samard. And 4th, number 7, Schiff. The winning exacta, $8.20. The try for $1, $9.40. The daily double, $12. The super, $177.60. And the pick 3, $11.60. Running time, 120 and 1. Tonight's 7th race is a claiming event for 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. The claiming tag, $5,000. Distance, 1 mile. Jockey change on the 2 to Kerry Bryan. The morning line favorite has drawn the rail. Number 1, Bro Stroll, for trainer Amanda Dimmitt.
They're all in line. They are off. Sluggish beginning for Captain Kitten, and also pass set hit. Came out way out at the back, must already be about 15 lengths off of the lead. So it's Prairie Schooner who's sending on out from the lead. From the inside, Successful is a pace presence while second. Spun out wide, Bar Bad Bernie is third as they head over that clubhouse turn. Then Cliff Notes races about 4 lengths off the pace while racing in fourth. River Kid in between horses is next as they pass the 6 furlong marker as the first quarter. They walked at 26 and 1. So they start to bunch up through them slow fractions. Up top, Prairie Schooner still shows the way. Cliff Notes applies the heat to the outside while second. Way out wide, Bar Bad Bernie is next. Then a gap of 4 back to River Kid. Successful races to the inside of him. Then a link for the back. Sacred Promise is on the move midfield, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then a link for the back to the Gray. Spectacular Exchange 2 in front of slow starting Pass That Hood, who made a big early move there. Then a link for the back to Bro Stroll, and still at the back. Next at last, the half mile, 50 seconds flat. So no excuses from here for Prairie Schooner, who's had everything his own way. Still shows the way with 3 furlongs to run, and the lead has been bumped up to a length and a half. Cliff Notes still races second. Captain Kitten, a 3-wide third. Bar Bad Bernie looks to split horses, and now River Kid in the Coil Silks is underway as they fan out 4 wide across the track, and they turn on down for the money. And up from between horses, Bar Bad Bernie got the split. Bar Bad Bernie from pace-setting Prairie Schooner, who's back into second. Down the center of the track, Successful, and way out wide from the back of the pack, Bro Stroll has had a nightmarish trip. But in the final 16th, Bar Bad Bernie. Bar Bad Bernie wins it by about 4. Successful was second, Prairie Schooner's third, tight for fourth between a Spectacular Exchange and Bro Stroll.
Number 11, Bar Bad Bernie stalks the pace setters and splits horses, turning for home, and draws away to win. Chestnut Gelded Sun by Aftermarket is owned by the Serenity Spring LLC, trained by Stacy Slovis and Coco Mergia. Up top for the winning ride, the winner 1540, 886.60. Second, number 5, Successful. Third, the 9, Prairie Schooner. Fourth, number 3, Spectacular Exchange. The winning exacta, $240. The try, $1,657.60. The daily double, $62.40. The super, $29,614.20. And the roll and pick 3 came back $74.60. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:42 flat. Tonight's 8th race is a maiden claimer for the 3-year-old, 7,500, the distance 1 mile, scratch 6 cannon shot, morning line favorite on the huge class trot, number 9, Santa Mo, with Ty Kennedy.
Raleigh Cox. They are off. In play, Broke Sharp, also Star Caterin Roller Coaster. Up on the outside, Gallant Cause. Then comes a Pint Sign in Santa Mo as they fan out about 6 wide on the run to clubhouse turn. In play, saves all the ground, pressured up to the outside by Star Catter. Roller Coaster races a third. Then Gallant Cause moves now a closer fourth as they head past the 6 furlong marker. Then a link for the back, it's Osceola Point, and then Accent of Gold as they straighten up the backside. Then a link for the back to Pint Size. And then the trailer is Azor Ahai. First quarter, almost 26 seconds flat. So a snail-like pace being set by Starcatter. And now the others are starting to close in as Osceola Point, tugging hard against the jock, comes to the outside. Gallant Cause is third. In play, has been shuffled back into fourth, about 3 lengths off the lead now. Then 2 lengths further back to Accent of Gold. The half-mile controlled tempo of 50 seconds flat. 3.5 furlongs to go. Osceola Point and Starcatter. These two still continue to battle up front. Gallant Cause is being churned upon to keep pace. In play, still in tight in a waiting racing room, and now exploding from the back. Pint Size is full run. Pint Size and Alberto Pusac is closing in 3/4 and a leisurely 1:16, and they run the top of the stretch, 5 across the track as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and Pint Size, the big long shot, sweeping up over the top to the outside. Still in play is crying out for racing room, being hemmed up by Gallant Cause and Osceola Point. But in the final 16th of a mile, Pint Size is going to light up the tote board. Pint Size at 40-1 wins by 4.5. In play finally got through and got up to be second, and a photo for third between Gallant Cause and Osceola Point.
Number 8, Pint Size, pulls the big upset at 40-1, winning for Billy Hardin and Alberto Pusac with that rousing ride. The winner 83.40, 39.40, and $13. Second, number 1 in play. You might want to put this horse on your watch list. Was in trouble throughout. Third, number 7, Gallant Cause. And fourth, number 4, Osceola Point. The exacta was worth $797.40. The 50-cent pick 3, $1,133.95. The Roland Daily Double, $626.40. The try came back $2,033.50. The 50-cent try, $1,016.75. The pick 4 for 50 cents, $2,166.90. The running time was 1:43 and 3. Tonight's ninth race is a allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and up which have not won a race other than or non-2 life or to be entered for a claiming tag of $25,000. 6 furlongs is the distance. Scratch 1A, 4, 7, 11. Morning line favorite number 3, Terrazzo and Azael de Leon.
Keeps throwing his head about. Now they're set. They are off and away to an even beginning. It's Copper Plate through from between horses CJ's Mister. And now emerges a Proven Warrior up to prompt the pace. Towards his inside is Terrazzo. These 4 in a line as they head up the backstretch. Then it comes Impassable Canyon, who's away in the 5th position. Copper Plate is 6, but only about 3.5 off of the lead. Then a margin of 7 or 8 links back to the late-running Charm, and Saratoga Syndicate is out at the back. The first quarter, 23 and 2/5 seconds. Proven Warrior shows the way with just about 3 furlongs to go. Proven Warrior by a length. Racing in second, Terrazzo. Now, Copper Plate. Red Silks is on the move under Malcolm Franklin. CJ's Mister back in 4th. Goldicati starts to close in, and Charm is looming large from the back of the pack as they race to the head of the lane. And it's Proven Warrior who cut the corner. Terrazzo comes to tackle to the outside down the center of the track. Copper Plate and also Impassable Canyon is racing up to the outside as they're in the final 16th of a mile now. And Terrazzo opening up on Proven Warrior late on the scene, Impassable Canyon and Charm, but it's Terrazzo. Terrazzo now on a 2-race win streak. Tight photo for second between Impassable Canyon and Proven Warrior, and then came Charm.
Number 3, Terrazzo, now on a 2-race win streak. Wins in style here for owner Neil and Fred McCrary, trained by Joe Davis, and Azael de Leon was up top. Terrazzo, 880, 420, 320. Second, number 1, Proven Warrior. Third, number 2, Impassable Canyon. Finishing 4th, number 10, Charm. Exacta 39.60. The try, $148.50. The daily double, $637.80. The super, $1,183. The pick 3, $3,085. Running time, 112 and 2. The 10th and final, scratch the 1, 10, 13. It's a 4-year-old and up claimant event for horses that haven't won 2 races since January 19th of last year. 6 furlongs is the distance. Number 2, Top Gato at 5-1 on the morning line is the favorite.
They are off. Moon Teej being hard hustled out to the lead, also quick into stride. War Ready and Wonder Frolic through from between horses to If by Sea. Up on the outside of that one, Duffel Bag Just Chillin' Boss, and now On the River has been taken in hand, races 7 lengths off of the lead. Length in front of One Hot Paradise, and Any Rhythm is way out wide. Then 4 lengths for the back at the back of the pack, Top Gato will have to pass them all as they head up the backstretch through a first quarter timed on the board in 23 and 3/5 seconds. Moon Teej, the one to run down, breathing on him to the outside. There's Wonder Frolic. Up on the outside, Just Chillin' Boss is third. Now War Ready is trying to split horses there to the inside now and moves into third as One Hot Paradise is way wide, even wider, both Discreet Glim and Indie Rhythm as they race to the head of the lane, the half mile, 47 seconds flat. It's go time for Moon Teej, shaken up by Franklin. War Ready is the danger to the outside, and it comes on to tackle, and War Ready pokes the nostril in front. Moon Teej trying to battle back on the river, and late on the scene, Discreet Glen, but in the final 16th of a mile, War Ready. Another huge prize here. War Ready wins it by just about 4 in the end. Moon Teej was second, then came On the River, Discreet Glen, and it may have been Indie Rhythm just over Wonder Frolic from the bottom of that high 5.
Number 4, War Ready at 12-1 pulls the slide upset to take the nightcap. War Ready, now a 7-time winner, winning for owner Michael Crisp, trainer Eric Fuster, and Sammy Bermudez. We're ready, $27.40, $18.60, and $7. Finishing second, number 3, Moon Teej. Third, the 6, On the River. Fourth, the 11, Discreet Glen. And fifth, number 14, Indie Rhythm. No winners in the High Five or the Pick 5. Those will carry into Saturday's card. 3 of 5, the Pick 5 pays $12.55. The exacta, $333.70. The try, $912.10. The daily double, $33. The pick 3, $26,201.70. The pick 4 pays on 3 of 4, 50 cents. 3 of 4, $631.45. The 10-cent super, $2,113.55. The running time for the nightcap was 1:12.04. Well, that wraps it up for this 10-race card on Rockin' Friday from Turfway. From everyone here at the track, thank you for tuning in to the Turfway Park Report.